Hi, welcome back to Psalms. Today we're looking at Psalm 20. This has got a very famous verse in it, but it's a great little psalm. It's a psalm of David, and I just want you to notice repetition to start with. There's a real repetition going on here with the word may. Not even worrying about what's in the Hebrew or anything, just noticing it in our English Bibles. Look at that, right the way down the page there. May the Lord answer you in the day of trouble. May the name of the God of Jacob protect you. May he send you help from the sanctuary and give you support from Zion. May he remember all your offerings and regard with favor your burnt sacrifices. So for the first 2/3 of the psalm, it's a whole load of requests. It's calling out to God and asking him to, like it says at the bottom here, fulfill all your petitions. There's a whole load of requests. And just the repetition there, the word may, I think 7 times. There's something like 11 lines of petition. And so it's really trying to get that sense across. Okay, here's a crying out to God in prayer kind of a psalm. Now, when we come down towards the end, here's the famous verse, verse 7. Some trust in chariots, some in horses, but we trust in the name of the Lord our God. So we've got the but there, which shows us, some people are going in this direction, but we are going in this opposite direction. It's an antithetical parallelism. And so what's the contrast? It's where the trust is. Some people trust in chariots and in horses, but we're trusting in the name of the Lord our God. And then the next verse gives us another parallelism of the same type. What happens to them? They collapse and fall, but we rise and stand upright. So there's the contrast. They think their strength is going to come from chariots and horses. We're trusting in the name of the Lord our God. What happens? They fall, we rise and stand upright. So we've got the kind of result there in verse 8 of the faith, if you like, in verse 7. Now, in terms of an application, what do we do with that? Most of us don't trust in chariots and horses unless you're working in munitions of some kind. Our trust is not in weaponry. Even if we were kings and rulers of nations, well, maybe we would need to think a little bit more about the defense budget in that case. But for normal people like us, what are we tempted to trust in? Now, these aren't things that are bad. If you're running a nation, if you're a king of a nation, it's good to have an army, it's good to have chariots and horses in order to use them, but not to trust them. You see, there's the contrast, is things that can be used, but you don't want to trust it. I suppose for us, some of the obvious options might be finance. It's good to have money, it's good to use it, but don't let your trust become in your money. You can trust in money, some trust in checks and bank accounts and income and salaries, but we trust in the name of the Lord our God. They collapse and fall, but we rise and stand upright. The same truth applies. What about your skills and abilities? Maybe you're really effective in your job, very successful. Great, praise the Lord. Use that, but don't trust in it. You trust in the name of the Lord our God. What about position of influence? Your position in the community, your position in your company. Maybe it's easy to sort of lean on your position. By all means use it, but don't trust in it. Trust in the name of the Lord our God. For the right results, we've got to put our faith in the right things. And so there's a great couple of verses right there. A little bit of thinking gets us from military power to points of application. So ask yourself, or even better, ask God, what am I tempted to trust in? And Lord, what would it look like for me to trust in you instead? So this Psalm 20, there's more there. Please do take a look at it and share your highlights with others, and share your highlights in the comments below. And remember, if you have the opportunity to share any of these videos to encourage others that they might be helpful to, that's great as well. I appreciate that also. Thanks for watching.